What's going on? I'm Jacob Paul with Inside Out Online. This is Hotel California by the most perfect band of all time, the Eagles. I'm a fan. Hopefully you're a fan too. I always say that the Eagles are like the most round, perfect sound always. Like their harmonies, their guitars, everything is just always flawless. I'm going to show you the way that I play this song. It might be, I think, pretty sure that it is maybe different shapes than. I think there's like two guitars going that are picking these chords anyway, two different kind of positions. I'm going to play it on the 4th fret. If you're playing and singing it, like they sing it way high. I don't remember. They're like on the 6th or 7th fret. But I pull it down to 4th fret, even 3rd fret to sing it. So if you want to throw your capo on the 4th fret, I would do that. Now, I have a chord chart in the description. It's just a PDF. There's no virus or anything. Or is there? There's not. And grab that, just print that out or something and have that in front of you. Because it'd be nice that we're looking at the same thing. All right, and once you've got that, come back. Here we are. So 4th fret, that's where I'm playing the thing. Let's start by just going through the chords, and then I want to add these little. I want to show you these little added things that I put on. Basically, on each chord has one little kind of melody lift or walk or like bass walk. But on the E minor, we're gonna start on the E minor. Okay, so I'm going thumb on top, 3rd string down, and then 4th string down, then 5th. And then back to the 4th and the bright. Okay, do 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 ba do ba. You gotta capture that feeling of rhythm. Top string, 3rd and 4th, 5th string, 4th, bright string. I know I'm saying it opposite than most people do. I feel like the top string is the top string. Like what's up with that? And the bottom string should be down here. I think that should be the 6th string. But whatever. You could hit that 5th string. Actually, I'm going to show you a little lift here in a second. We're going to go to B7. Same type, but we want to keep the same kind of pick pattern. I actually went straight through my strings. Like 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th. Back to the 4th and bright. We're going to go to a D chord. Now what I do to this D is I start with a D add 9, which just means no middle finger. Basically the bright string is open. I'm going kind of fast because it's up to you to kind of pause this a lot and then just think about the chords. I don't expect people to just like learn this song as I'm doing it. You're going to want to pause it and back up. But yeah, we're going to a D. We're keeping the same kind of pick pattern. We're gonna hit that open D string, which is the 3rd string down. So that's straight through the strings, but it has a little vibe to it, And I'll show you the move that I do on this one because it's kind of important for the pattern. I just add on that the regular note that you would on a D chord. Kind of like the house that built me. Adding on that bright string. Now we're gonna go to A. Same pattern as you did on like the B7. You're hitting that 2nd string, because that's the bass note of the A chord. Straight through your strings, those middle 4 strings. Back up 1 to the bright string. Then to the C. Same pattern. So 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 4th. Bright. I'm going to show you a little thing here in a second. To a G. All I'm worried about is this top note and the bright note. So I'm going to thump that note, skip a string, up a string, bright, A minor, 2nd string, same pattern as the B7 and the A had and the C. And B7. Now if you only do it like that, not only, but if you do it like that, it's gonna sound pretty good. I would totally pause this and take as much time as you need practicing these chords. To G, A minor, B7. Right? So that's kind of the way that I play it, but when you're ready, and it might not be today, when you're ready, I'm going to add these little moves to this, okay? This is something that I would teach over multiple weeks, okay? So keep that in mind. But on the E minor, I'm going to do this little lift. What I do is I pluck my 4th and 5th strings open first, and then I lift it by adding my 3rd finger underneath this. Kind of like I'm doing an A, but everything's up a string from an A. Bump, bump, and that turns me into the B7. And I need to be ready for my B right there. So I'm gonna hit my B7. Nothing's different on this one. The D, we kind of talked about already. You know, you can kind of mess around with that suspended note. All right, what we're gonna do to this A is we're gonna walk it to C. Again, you wanna spend time on each little thing that I'm doing here. On the A, you can use whichever fingers you want, but normal A. What we're gonna do is walk it to C. We're gonna go open A to this note on the 2nd fret, 2nd string down. It's the note right behind a C chord. So back on the A, B, C. So open A, B, which is the 2nd string, 2nd fret, right away to the C chord, and you're gonna pluck that bass note on the C. Okay? Now I'm gonna go on to the move that I do on the C. What I do is I take this 2nd finger off and I hammer it on and hit some bright strings, maybe the 4th and 5th strings. So backing up, let me play through all those little moves, right? Again, take your time. There it is right there. And that's going to lead you into the G. We're going to grab that top G note and we're going to pick it. All right, after you've picked through it, the little move we're adding is we're going to hammer on that pointy finger to the 2nd string, 2nd fret. So that's going to lead you, all these little moves are leading you into the next chord that's following. So open A minor. Nothing really new there on the A minor. So let me play all those. E minor, lift it, B7, straight away, D, open. You could hammer it on, A. Now we're gonna walk the bass. You can hammer on that pointing finger. That'll sound good on the A minor. B7. Okay. So that's just a bunch of ideas. I'm just throwing them at you, okay? And then on the chorus, I usually just kind of turn it into a strum pattern. Welcome to the Hotel California. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely face. There's plenty of room All right. Let me show you some little things. If you want to add to it, not you just keep it the chords. C, 2, 3, and 4 to G. B7, E minor, C, to G, A minor, B7. But let me show you some little moves that we can do. Coming off of the verses, I thought I heard them say, you could do a little walk, A, B, C. Welcome to the Hotel A, B, C. All right. Welcome to the Hotel California. And I do a little. I think that's kind of like in the song. If you do this folky G with the pinky on the bright string and your third finger on the top string, your pointing finger and your second finger are free. I'm going to go down here to the 1, 2, 3, 4th string down and 5th string down, 2nd and 1st fret, and you're going to pluck it and slide up a step. So that's the phrase. Alright, so it's slide up, bring it back, open, slide it from there again, pop it there on that first one, G. So all that's happening kind of on the G. I got a hotel California, such a lovely, and you're going to try to turn it into the B7. Lovely place. And then I do a bass walk on this E minor. Such a lovely face. So it's E minor. So it's like hit that low boom. You're gonna bring your pointing finger up to the 2nd fret. There's tension there. Bring in your G. Now you're keeping your middle finger there the whole time. You're trying to walk this bass, boom, 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 and then the ABC thing, which we've done before. ABC. Again, the middle finger just stays there because the bright harmonic notes, we want them to be the E minor notes, right? All that's changing is that the bass notes, boom, 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 ABC, Hotel California. Now keep in mind, like a G chord, it's got these open strings all the time anyway. So even if you hit the chord and you leave it alone to do that run, you can still be kind of strumming these middle strings. Particularly the D string, the G, and the B, where the actions happen. Such a lovely place. Such a lovely place. It's pretty romantic. I'm just the messenger. I hope you've got some ideas from that. Please like and subscribe. That'd be awesome if you do. Maybe shoot me a thing there, a comment or something if you're feeling real fun. I'm Jacob Paul with Inside Out Online. Thanks for hanging out. I'm going to see you on that next video.